Om Shanti. Stay in the volcanic stage and experience powerful remembrance. Stage of the point form. While carrying out any task or while talking, put a stop to the traffic of your thoughts every now and then. Stop the thoughts in your mind for a minute. Also, while doing something physically, stop that for a minute and practice this. Only then will you be able to stabilize yourself in the point form of a powerful stage of remembrance. Just as it is becoming easier to carry out a task while being in an avyakt stage, so the stage of the point form should be just as easy. This is the stage of volcanic yoga. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today's day 30. Stay in the volcanic stage and experience powerful remembrance. Today's topic, stage of the point form. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi ji.
Om Shanti. So, I think we all heard a beautiful song of how thankful we are. These days, we have to keep our mind full of creating beautiful feelings, creating beautiful thoughts, so that whatever is happening around us will not create any effect on us, whether it's someone's behavior, sanskar, circumstances, atmosphere, everything is external. So let me create my own world, my own work. Mm. And it's really something when Baba says your sanskar is your world. So how to not then get affected, not get influenced, not get attracted, not get distracted. Right? So I thought this song was very beautiful. And I was asking if it was translation. Did you hear the song of Thankful? Yeah, we are thankful for everything. Maybe we should play it again in the end. It's very, very beautiful song, right? So create accumulate the treasure of mm, experiences. While listening, we have to pay full attention. Sometimes we listen and it doesn't go in, it goes remain out, right? Oh, I know. Subtle ego of intellect. Mm. But full attention of every word which we listen is important. And then second step is understanding. I remember Baba always say, Samjha, did you understand? So listening, understanding, then putting in practice. That is why when we are listening to Murli, listening to class, or even now, I know many of you are sitting at home and you will say, okay, let me enjoy my breakfast too. Let me enjoy my snacks or dinner. No. It's the nectar of knowledge. And if we are giving time, give properly, no? If you are spending 1 hour, then full attention. Because all that is going to be your power, your stage, and it will be very helpful at the right time. Mm. Right time, if you remember what is needed at right time, is useful, not after. Mm. So, at full attention, and secondly, understand every day, same thing you listen, but deeper understanding. Oh, it has more meaning for me than before. That means you understood properly. You know, life could become very not growing. We call it dull, or boring. If I am not able to bring some new meaning of everything, so it's a new meaning of life. Mm. Someone was recently asking me, but then what's the purpose, right? Mhm. But if you have found inner treasures, inner powers, and you are able to help the souls, may not be words, as drishti, maybe thoughts, then you know purpose is to serve, right? Serve through thoughts, serve through words, and serve through actions. So everyone happy Guru Purnima. It's full moon day. It comes after how long? Once in a year, right? Huh?
Yes. Once a year.
Once in a year. Full moon is every month. But today's full moon is special, so they call it Guru Purnima. Because these, even if we say moon is up in the sky, but moon, sun, all the elements have connection with us. That means the omens which are created, lot of things happen in the life and we call them their fortune, came to me without as a bonus, as blessing. So we have to stay connected with the nature also very much. I know that in our tradition, which some people call it blind faith or blind devotion, but there is always some benefit, right? Mm. I know in our Lokik homes, every day of moon or this, everything, they do something. I was asking what they do on Guru Purnima. Mm. They sit outside. We can't see moon here. But in India, full moon. Sometimes it's cloudy, you cannot, but mostly, mm, and people make sometimes milk and rice kheer, and sometimes they make what they call it rice crisps, right? Pawa, flat rice into milk, something like that. So, but yesterday was these days, so we already had kheer, right? So we didn't make kheer. And tomorrow again is Sadguru Day. So, yeah, but we will give truly to everyone, right? So, today, very interesting, seems to be very necessary point is to be able to apply the point as a stop. How many of you had been practicing or experienced the benefits? I sometimes just feel stop and I stop it. And I found that was relevant because was not necessary after that. Mm. It's good to express feeling. I don't think we should control. But also there are emotions and they are like waves, they arise and then they again go back down. Mm. Like in the ocean, when there is high tide, the waves are very high, right? As soon as wind is lows down, the waves are also. Uh, Same as our emotions are like waves. Suddenly they erupt, right? They just come. But they also go away. For me, when there is any kind of feelings, I just become introvert, let them pass. Otherwise, sometimes sadness, sometimes anger, sometimes disappointment, sometimes discouragement. Some people believe if I speak, it's better, it's out. For me, I feel if I speak out, then it will become my sanskar, and then again I would want to do that. So remember Baba, and then if it's necessary, one must express too. Not suppress anything, express it, but a lot of emotions, then a lot of past, everything emerges. Mm. Some people also, a lot of past, you did this last year also, you did this 2 years, so it's like whole record opens up, right? But again, it's not used, right? So many experiences when you are able to put full stop, right? So Baba is saying that the stage of the form, point form, Baba is saying that the carrying out the mm, task of what happens is while talking, while doing or talking, Baba says that put a stop to the traffic of the thoughts. Baba says, many thoughts every now and then, just you are talking, stop, right? Or many times other person, oh, what would you like to talk, right? So Baba says, use the stop, the thoughts in your mind for a minute, even for a second, right? Minute is lot. So Baba says that while doing something, uh, while talking, while doing something physically. So Baba says that stop for a minute and then practice this as often as you can. Baba says, only then will you be able to stabilize yourself in the point form of powerful stage of remembrance. So Baba says, just as it is becoming easier for many of to carry out a task. It's becoming easier for many to carry out a task. Baba says, while being in an awake stage. So the stage of the point form should, Baba says, be as easy as you do in the awake form. Baba says this is the stage of volcanic stage. So we don't ask question now, what's volcanic stage? Volcanic stage is a awareness, creating awareness of a particular type. The flame of that is volcanic because that's intense at that time. So intense, so it's compared to volcanic, like it's really, that flame is visible. Baba's every word has deep significance. So when we listen, right? Many things we listen but don't listen. That is why we use two words. One is listening, one is hearing. Did you hear this? Did you listen to this? Right? There are two words, listening and hearing. We hear so many things, but we don't listen. Something which is useful, I will listen. I will hear many things, right? But I don't listen. They don't mean anything to me. Why I accumulate so much information, right? So practice, take a gift of Guru Purnima, ability to stop and create that stage. So that's what Baba giving us blessing to us. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Good evening, Didi.
Hello, Sister Shri. Hello.
Um, so recently, someone was telling me that they are not able to stabilize in the point form. What do you say to them?
So they have to use this another point of trying to give a break, trying to stop, right? So this other break of point, three points, right? One is a point of light as a point, Baba as a point, and then drama as a point, right? So sometimes when Baba says use all three bindus on the forehead, so one can try with one. If doesn't work, then second. If doesn't work, third. So this brother has or sister, whosoever is asking this question, tell them to try to practice all three and see which one works, right? As a point. So as Baba said, with the practice, mind will stabilize. And it does happen. All of us find lot improvement in ourselves, right?
So we shouldn't give up, right, Didi? Because someone else was telling them, oh, just, do a little bit here and there, but we should really try to practice. Even if we are not able to it, someday we will be able to if we keep practicing. What do you say?
See, if we are not able to do it, we have to keep doing it, right? Not give up, but do it. It will happen, no? Many people, anything happen, they, oh, I can't do it. And I remember when I came in Gyan, many things I was not. So Didi Mohini will say, but you have to do it. You will be able to do it. And I remember that we continued. Many times we could have, oh, I can't do this. And when I do, it's not becomes that quality. But then you have to do again and again so that it becomes quality. That is life about, no? But
Mm-hmm.
just to say no, because I can't do it, I will leave it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you discontinue,
Right.
So try it again, it will work, it will happen. Yeah.
Baba in Sunday's Murli was saying that any calamity can happen anytime, and that the simple practice is about becoming a dot and putting a full stop. So, what are your thoughts, Didi, about these calamities? Like, what calamities?
Oh, it could be any, It could be your own mind, it could be and suddenly certain things can erupt, whether it's karmic accounts or even from the nature. This time when we left Canada and we were about to reach New York, and the pilot keeps saying, we are expecting lot of turbulence. We are expecting lot of turbulence. So everyone was kind of little bit, okay, belt on, but it didn't happen. Everything was. So when Baba says it that, so any karmic account settling can happen suddenly, and this is happening more and more now. So we should just, okay, this happened, make that small, try to see what is the right way to help. So
Mm. Um,
calamity can be any, as I said, internal, external, because when this a lot of smoke from fire of Canada was coming in Manhattan, many places, very bad. So some did get out of breath and had to go to hospital. I said, after that, there was a lot of rain, everything got clear. So just put full stop, remember Baba. Because full stop also is let me remember Baba, right?
mm,
Full stop is not only not thinking, but full stop could also be let me remember Baba, or let me, when you know what kind of thoughts are coming, you can apply that kind of soul consciousness.
right. Didi, you were saying in the English sharing that when you say I know, that there is a very subtle ego instead of
Mhm.
really applying. Could you talk to us more about this subtle ego?
Especially, I'm talking of now, even Baba's family, listening to Sakar Murli. Oh, we want awake Murli because all what Baba says I know. But for me, every time I hear Murli, it means different. It means something deeper. I really love it, reading even Sakar Murli. But this subtle thing is, I know, I have heard this already. If everything we can understand one time, why will Baba keep repeating? No, just imagine God is speaking to us every day, same thing, because we need it. It will mean something real one day. It might be just theory in your intellect. Oh, I know and I believe. But their practical life doesn't show soul consciousness, right?
Right, right.
That's why Baba has to say it again. Be soul conscious, be soul conscious. Because
And
most needed. Mm.
even soul
Yes,
consciousness, what I understood, let's say 10 years ago, I understand differently about soul consciousness now. And the
everything, yeah.
experience is different. The experience is different. I also like Sakar Murlis very much. Um, the Baba was saying in the Murli, if you call me, I'm present. And, we played that clip today in the beginning of Avyakti Parivar. And so I had this question, is Baba emotionally available to us?
Emotionally.
Available to us. Is Baba emotionally available to us?
Baba, What you mean available to us?
You
See,
know, I
I
feel he's
explained.
spiritually available. I'm not sure about emotionally, and I wanted to ask you, is he
I,
emotionally available?
I, I just describe emotion as the waves, and they are temporary. High tides, they are temporary, they come. After 10 minutes, there are no waves. So emotions are, a lot of people are emotional. Let's say, I remember one time, you know, in Peace Village, we were very new. So one of the brother, he went like out of breath. So we had to call ambulance. Ambulance came, and my eyes were little moist. I said, why, And after that, now so many times ambulance come, and it doesn't happen, So sometimes it does happen that you are touched by certain situations and you become emotional. But then next time you find that you are able to deal with that much better. As you all heard that we had one time fire and we all had to run out. We were in parking lot for quite a while. It was cold. Jayantiban was there. But we all were like, there was no thought, and we were talking, and somebody brought blankets for us. Then they brought hot chocolate for us until our rooms get clear of that smoke. So I think that gradually getting emotional could be because of, oh, why somebody did that, or fear. It could be coming from any kind of past experience or sanskar. But then once you are able to see them, let them pass, and then next time you are better for everything.
Mhm. So when Baba
So,
says, I'm available,
Baba,
what do you understand? Share with us what we should expect.
but it's only when you remember Baba, whatever you need, you will get it, no? In the sense of companionship, strength, hand, protection, It depends on for whatever you invoke Baba, he will do that, no? So it's not he does what he wants to do. Your need, whatever is your need, he will do it. Hmm? That's
That's
his
good.
availability. He
That's
said,
his
I am not omnipresent, but I am available. It's a very good point to remember that he is not in me or you, but then he can emerge in form of you in the sense I am calling and oh suddenly you appear. Many times I find at airport like there was a time I was traveling alone or one person. So that person got busy with the luggage or something. So I'm standing and someone will come. Oh, you need any help? Place like England also. You need any help? No, I'm fine. So I feel that in some way or other, his presence doesn't mean the light will appear, but someone or other, will appear to help you. And I feel Baba is responding to me. Your pure thought, love for Baba, reaching someone, and availability is there.
Mm,
It
wonderful.
could be physical, it could be, yeah. Try. Everyone has to experiment with it, right?
Right, right. We should. That's what Baba said in Sunday's Murli. Try it and see. Okay, Didi, thank you so much.
Okay, Shri, nice to talk to you, right?
Always a pleasure
Happy,
talking to
happy
you.
Guru Purnima to you too.
I was remembering what Baba said in Sakar Murli today about Guru Brahma. Baba said
Guru
today,
Brahma,
Guru Brahma,
the Guru Vishnu, Guru huh? Maheshwara, right? Mm. That's a common prayer right there.
right?
Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Maheshwara. Yeah. Say it again loudly. They all saying very nice. Say it all loudly together. Bolo. Guru.
Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Didi. Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
Om
Okay. We
Shanti.
listen to Song of Shukrana, right? I like it. Okay.
Om Shanti.